correct clock. Today we are at Otemachi Station, and I will take you out around the. Actually, I want to take you out to the Imperial Palace and to check out the Wadakura fountain. Let's go. So right now we're right outside of Otemachi Station. And if you come through the exit, I think C9 is the one that leads you this way. As always, if you guys have like any questions or anything you want to see or know more about, just let me know and I will answer whatever questions you guys may come up with. So just as last time in Shinjuku, Otemachi is more of a somewhat of a business district where you will have a lot of big buildings with a lot of companies and offices being within them, or big hotels. Hey Javier, how are you doing? Yeah, pretty good weather today in Tokyo. So we are right outside of the Palace Hotel, and look at that. For everyone that just joined, today we are, well, we came through Otemachi Station, and we are going to end up going to the Japanese Imperial Palace to show you guys around. And we're just walking around Otemachi right now. It's kind of a business district. So we are on our way to the Wadakura Fountain Park. We're lucky we can see some koi fish. Yeah, it's mostly business actually. Like big, as you can see, like big buildings. A lot of offices and such. That's actually like big hotels. So if you like the view, here are some hotels nearby. I don't know if you guys can see through the camera, but you can see some big old koi fish over there. Obviously always some type of cafe and restaurant around here. So today, right now, we are at the Wadakura Fountain Park. And something very interesting is that this was built in, I believe, 1962, and it was built to commemorate the wedding of the emperor at the time. So it had like a lot of themes taken into consideration for when it was being built, such as like harmony and such. So it was actually remodeled to celebrate the engagement of the crown prince, I believe in the 90s. So it's kind of a commemorative place. A lot of people like to come here and just like chill out during break when they come out of the company. A lot of people come here to have breaks when working at the nearby companies and chill out and have lunch. You can see in the distance the fountains. Yeah, right? Super 90s. Here, I'll take you guys around and show you the fountains. At night, they light up. So during the nighttime, you can see color water, I guess. We're gonna go there soon, so we can check it out. The fountain on the back looks like a shell. We'll go soon. It's a little bridge. Here's like the main fountain area. So I said these ones at night have lights beneath them and the colors change. I don't know if you guys have been to like Disneyland or Disney Sea in Japan, but it reminds me of the whole like Tomorrowland area, like all the futuristic themed it's like sculptures, but themed they go on, like the setting has like a Disney Tomorrowlandish feel to them. And again, you can see some more people having their break and lunch outside. It's very nice to be able to come here just to chill. So we're gonna head out of here and we're gonna walk around a little bit, and I will take you later to the Imperial Castle. The fountain stopped. Glad we came at the right time. Again, for all of you guys who just tuned in, if you guys are interested in something, have any questions, or want to know more about Japan, just let me know and I will be answering your questions. So for all you guys who just arrived, we were looking at the Wadakura fountain park. We are gonna walk a little bit around and we will go to Japanese Imperial Palace. So the Imperial Palace should be really nearby, so we're just gonna walk a little bit and then head there. And right now we are at Otemachi Station, well, near Otemachi Station. Hey Manoj, thank you for tuning in. Super big fountains. So here's the outside of the fountain park area, which is actually it's right next to the Imperial Palace Hotel, which you can see over there. And if we are lucky, we can probably see some koi fish in the pond. I don't see any. but some interviews going on, so just gonna walk by. So we're gonna go around here, check out the park, look around the buildings a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys something interesting before we go to the palace. Gotta hurry a little. There's a lot of museums nearby. This is, I believe, this is the Town Square. If I remember correctly, this one has a lot of like futuristic, space-themed things going on, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So in areas that where the streets do look wider than usual. They remind me a lot of what I see back in California, but the reason why is because areas that were built up kind of from the ground up for tourism and such do tend to accommodate that. There's a lot of buses passing by, so I know that they were expecting that. So there's like a lot of companies and a lot of people just coming around to check out the area, so that's why the streets are kind of larger. But yeah, most Japanese streets tend to be just one way, like one lane each way.
Yeah. Sure, either side of the street. Okay.
But I do want to take the picture in front of that sign.
More buses. So we are actually near the JR Tokyo station, and I'm gonna go back to just giving you a preview for one of the upcoming streams. But the reason why we came here is because I want to show you guys something which might not be here when we actually come, and then we're gonna go back the way we came from. But are there any rugby fans in the chat today? So you know the Rugby World Cup is being held in Japan today, so I want to show you guys. What you guys think? Alright, take your screenshots because we are going back. one more look. Hey Shino, thank you for tuning in. But yeah, Japan is really, really, like, there's so many beautiful things to see around, and if you actually want to get any ideas of where to go when visiting Japan, check out our video. So if you have any places you would like to check out before coming, let us know in the comments, and we can take you around and show you as much of Japan as you want to see before you come. And right now we are on the way to the Imperial Palace, but might check out the Rugby Park. It's like right around the corner. Do you guys want to check out the Rugby Park? Little food carts. It's actually not really hot. In the opposite, it's kind of chilly. There's a small breeze going on. When I left home, it was around 15 degrees. It's actually not. I'm wearing a very light jacket right now. So it's actually pretty light weather. So we're at the Rugby Park right now. They have a small shrine going on, which has some people pray. Maybe, oh, there we go. We can see someone else do it. Then we have, I think, that's not a mikuji, but you write kind of something that you would wish to desire for. Write it up, put it on the wall over there, and we have some little rugby sculptures going on. I like that one. Kinda want to take a picture with the, or Sumo holding the rugby ball. There's too many people. Oh yeah, that was the rugby park. So something that if you didn't see it today, you might not see it again. So everyone watching the live stream, we clutched in and saw that today. So we're on our way right now to the Imperial Palace Garden. Again, for all of you guys who just tuned in, if you have any comments, questions, or anything you would like to see or know about the Japan, Otemachi area, or well, Japan in general, just write it down in the comments and I will try to answer. Oh man, I will take a picture later and upload it to the Reclog page. But yeah, man, Japan was doing so good. The Imperial Palace Garden should be around 200 meters, something like that. Not that far. Is this London? Is this London? So when it comes to recording in pictures, kind of the big thing is not to try to take pictures of people, not to try to, you know, keep people's privacy. Actually, the one area that became extremely strict about it is not in Tokyo, but in Kyoto. Right there's in Kyoto, there's a lot of like historic and cultural things going on, and there's a district called Gion, and that's very famous for geisha. So when I was in Kyoto this summer, it was very easy to see a lot of people wearing traditional clothes like kimono or yukata. So Kyoto takes a lot of pride in the cultural aspects. So in Gion, it was very common for people to just like stop and try to take pictures of geisha that were going to work. So it was such a big issue that they became very strict about it, and they're not letting people stop to take pictures in Gion district because of it. And the reason why is because the way that geisha do their work, they usually go to perform at either private or public events, but the way they work is not like the clock does not start when they arrive at the place. It starts from the moment they leave their actual like main office. So from the moment they leave, they like the clock is running, so you're paying for their performance from the moment they leave, like they're commuting, right? So on the way there, if people stop them and try to take pictures, even if they say no thank you, or no I can't, that's time that is being taken away from the people that booked them for their performance. So it's such like a big hindrance, and it was very difficult for them to do it, and a lot of people like stopping to take pictures and such kind of ended up like getting out of hand. So they're actually charging people in Kyoto who are stopping to take pictures in that area. I think the fine is around 10,000 yen for doing so. That's around like 100 USDs, 100 US dollars. So that is the one place I would say to avoid taking pictures and or recording. I think we have an article, well, a post or a video about it on the main channel, so check it out. But other than that, they're pretty chill about taking pictures. In fact, a while ago we did a video on a shrine like in the outskirts of Tokyo, and you were encouraged to take pictures so that, you know, like put them online and stuff. So no, Japan is very laid back when it comes to pictures. It's just that area in Kyoto that is becoming famous for that. But right now we are right across the street from the Imperial Palace Garden. You can kind of see it from here. They're behind the trees. Someone pointed out that the streets look wide in this area earlier. I think this is probably the widest street I've been to in Japan. Like, streets are so narrow here. But I think this is like the biggest street I've ever seen. Like, in Japan, of course. Especially in Tokyo. This one and probably the main road in Akihabara are probably the two biggest streets that I know. Waiting for the light to change, and it should be pretty soon. There we go. Again, for everybody that just tuned in into the live stream, this is we came to Otamachi Station, and we are on our way to the Japanese Imperial Castle, or Imperial Palace. We're gonna go through the Nijubashi Bridge and then see how close I can get to the castle. Yeah, right? Like, Tokyo's usually so tight and compact. Like, I don't know, I have my license. And I've been driving for like 10 years, I think. Just don't think I can. I don't think I can own a car and drive in Tokyo. The streets are too narrow. Feel slightly uncomfortable. Little claustrophobic. But right here it's like so big. Like so wide and spacious. It's kinda whack. It's funny, you can see like so many people wearing rugby t-shirts today. I'm gonna loop around and then go to the palace. Again, if you guys have any questions about Otamachi Station, the surrounding areas, anything you see, or about Japan in general, please let me know. Write them down and I will let you know. I really like how the cars are a couple feet away from the cross lines. Here in the US, cars sometimes block the coastlines. Seems like everyone's very respectful. Yes, that's one thing I see. There's actually a lot of pedestrian priority here in Japan. A lot of like people stop way too early, and a little downside I see sometimes is that people walk across the street before the light changes. But they do stop pretty far away. It's very convenient. I guess it comes with most people, how they call that, walking most of their life. In Japan, you actually can start driving at age 18. So because you're a little bit older, most people that tend to develop more, say mature, but better habits. Yeah, the trees are actually very cool. I like them a lot. They are actually related to pine trees. I think that this is the line to enter to the Imperial Castle. So Imperial Palace. So I don't think we're getting in today. Let's see how close we can get. They might tell me to bug off because of the stream going on. I don't think you have to buy tickets, but I think that you do need to get in line. Yeah, 15 is being able to drive at age 15 is completely different than being able to drive at age 18. It's actually much more expensive to get a driver license in Japan. The classes and procedures cost around, I want to say, same day relation for. Yeah, we cannot enter today to the palace. Yeah, we can't enter today, but this is as close as we can get today. But yeah, being able to drive in Japan is actually much more complicated. It costs around, I want to say, in US dollars, it is around $2,000 to $3,000 for the classes and the test. So I know that in America, in the US, you can get it for around $200 to get your license going on, to go to classes. And you don't even have to go to classes, you can take them online. But it's around 10 times more in Japan. So yeah, it's actually kind of expensive to be able to drive. That's why you don't see a lot of drivers in Japan actually. Like for all the amount of people that you see driving cars, there's many times fold the amount of the amount of people taking public transportation. I have friends who have driver's license for years, but they just never bothered to buy a car. They got the license so that they can drive around company cars when they need it, but there's no real need to do it. You can see the other main entrance to the palace, and I don't want to get too close because I have to stream, and I don't want them to tell me to stop it. We're just gonna walk around the grounds and see. There should be a bridge nearby, if I remember correctly. Maybe on the other side. But yeah, once again, for everyone who just tuned in, thank you so much for checking out the stream. Today we came to Otemachi Station, and we're actually right now outside of the Imperial Palace. So right there, that's like the non-official the official entrance. And over there you can see the line to enter the regular tours and such. We're not going in because we don't have an appointment, and they're low-key not letting people record nearby, so I'm just kind of walking around since I don't want to be forced to turn off the stream. If you guys have any questions about where we are, or Japan, or anything in general, type it on the comments and I will answer it for you guys. Yeah, it's kind of far. I am trying to get to the other side of the palace, because if I remember correctly, there's a bridge over there and I want to check it out.
Big smile. Daddy.
Yeah, Japan is like has this very cool thing that I like a lot, that even though you have like this very like metropolitan side going on, there's always greenery and nature going on. Even if you go to like big places that are known for technology and such, like Akihabara, you can find shrines and yeah, like there. So cool, like I like it so much. It's like little, how do you call it, little pockets of nature. It's actually quite relaxing just to see them. So yeah, I was right, there's the bridge over there. So we're here. I forgot the name. A section of the palace. And there's a bridge I was talking about. It's connecting the last part of the Imperial Palace, which is right here. I think it's the closest we can actually get. Sorry, the guards and such around. Well, let's walk back. We wanna loop around where the rugby park is. I think that this is probably the most Tokyo thing in the world. It's just like these little gardens or parks and it's like right in front of the huge buildings. It's like such a Tokyo thing to mix like greenery and construction like this. I really love it, to be honest. Just love of Tokyo is like super old school and greenery, and then you turn around and it's like tall buildings and they're like it's like the biggest contrast ever. I think it's a very good summary of a lot of things in Japan. It's like very forward and industrial, but at the same time scaled back and super like natural and local. It's like one of my favorite aspects of Japan as a whole, to be honest. all the people coming out of work, I guess. So we are gonna go check out the statue of Masashige Kusunoki. I am not that well versed on my Japanese history right now, so I cannot give you as big of an explanation as we all wish I gave you. But yeah, this is Masashige Kusunoki. And we are heading back to the station. Today we came through Otemachi station, so we came through Otemachi station. We checked out the fountain park, the rugby park right now. Now that the Rugby World Cup is going on, we went to we got as close as we could to the Japanese Imperial Palace and walked around a little bit. If you guys have any interesting things, well, you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you would like to know about the area, or anything you would like to know about Japan in general, this is your time to ask before the stream finishes. So we head back, get ready to wrap it up. If you guys have any place you would like to check out in Japan, well, in Tokyo, or any suggestions for places or requests, please write them down in the comments. That way we can check them out for you guys, and we do the streams to, how do you call that, please you guys and take you around, walk with you guys the place you would like to see. So if there's anything or anywhere interesting you would like to see, please let us know. We might schedule some things for you guys. So the light is green. Now, thanks to you guys. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate everything you guys always comment and share. Pretty cool. So, well, here be the station. So, until then, see you guys next time.